poppin', everybody? How's your Monday going, my friends? I'm glad you pulled up to the channel. Whatever day it is that you're watching this, we got brand new releases from Cymple and Hard Target off their brand new album. We're going to be checking out two of them today. We got Gold, and then right after this, we got a brand new one that dropped called Steve Rogers. One of the two. We'll figure it out. You heard? Let me go ahead and bring this up on screen. There we go. If you are brand new hanging out with me, I'm so glad you pulled up. My name's Jared. This is the LVME. We doing Smokin Reactions all day today. I do have to warn you from the top, though. Gonna be stopping, gonna be talking all about the bars, all about the beats, anything else that might come to mind through that. If you want to hear Cymple and Hard Target's song Gold all the way through without my commentary, word, all good. Click the link right down there in the description. It will bounce you over to whoever's channel this one is on. I believe this time it is on Cymple, but I'm going to put a link to Hard Target's channel down there too. You should subscribe to both of these guys. Then hit that back button. Come over here. Hang out with us. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you think. And let's dive into this one, y'all. Gold. Cymple, Hard Target. Let's do it.
Just jump in now. Go. Yeah, everybody wanna be the next rap superstars. Marshall Mathers on acoustic guitar, or Slim Pickens. I told them I was so deaf they didn't listen. I've been getting bottle service since I was a brat in my mama's kitchen.
All right, I got to stop it right there already. Just a few seconds in. I like that. That's a nice little double right there that a lot of people might not catch. And I do want to say I really love Cymple shirt right here, like an ODB. I love Old Dirty Bastard. All right, let's bring this back and let's break some of this down real quick here. I really like the so deaf line.
Jump in now. Go. Yeah, everybody wanna be the next rap superstars. Marshall Mathers on acoustic guitar, or Slim Pickens. I told them I was so deaf they didn't listen.
I told them I was so deaf they didn't listen. That's basically a triple right there, okay? Because you got the I'm so deaf but they didn't listen, like deaf and you can't hear. Okay, he said, I'm telling them I'm so deaf, like I'm deaf, I'm awesome, like the hip-hop slang, all right? But they don't want to hear it. Then also, So Deaf is a record label started in the early 90s, 92, 93, by none other than Jermaine Dupri. So Deaf. All right, so right off the bat, Cymple is hitting us with a triple entendre to start the thing. Let's go.
I've been getting bottle service since I was a brat in my mama's kitchen. A pot to piss in, I ain't have a dish to take a shit in, dunking on.
I like that, a pot to piss in. I didn't have a dish to take a shit in. That's a nice way to kind of flip that little cliched line up. I didn't have a pot to piss in. I like that. I was like you said, I've been getting bottle service since I was a brat in my mama's kitchen.
On these kids since my christening, Sean Kemp, sonic boom like I'm God.
I've been dunking on these something since I was, hold on. That was a nice little Supersonics bar.
Shit and dunking on these kids since my christening, Sean Kemp, sonic boom like I'm God. Catch a front flip, kick in the boot like the crawfish and bourbon style shrimp.
Sean Kemp played for the Seattle Supersonics, of course. So that's a nice little dunking on them. Sonic boom, Sean Kemp.
My soul ain't for sale like y'all's dead left spent, and that's his teammate, dead left shrimp. We fucking NBA jamming.
Come on with that. What?
That old man getting motion, they like, cause I'm pointing out they shortcomings.
All right, I don't think I've ever heard that in my life, y'all. I do not think I've ever heard anybody rhyme dead left shrimp before. You're probably, I bet y'all, some of you are like, what do those words you just said mean? Dead left shrimp. This is keeping with the basketball theme we got going on right here. Detlef Schrempf is a teammate of Sean Kemp's on the Seattle Supersonics. He actually rhymed it, though. Instead of just name dropping, he rhymed it with something that sounded like dead left shrimp. That's crazy, you guys. That is not something you hear every day.
I was so deaf they didn't listen. I've been getting bottle service since I was a brat in my mama's kitchen. A pot to piss in, I ain't have a dish to take a shit in, dunking on these kids since my christening, Sean Kemp, sonic boom like I'm God. Catch a front flip, kick in the boot like the crawfish and bourbon style shrimp. My soul ain't for sale like y'all's dead left spent.
My soul ain't for sale like y'all's dead left spent.
That's his teammate, dead left shrimp. We fucking NBA jamming on them. That old man getting motion, they like, cause I'm pointing out they shortcomings. These dorks drumming up some hate to try to help their case like they got court coming.
Woo, shortcomings, court coming. That's nice. That's a bit of a play too, because you got the basketball court with the the basketball rhyme scheme, and they're talking about court, but there's also basketball courts, another court. I like it.
That old man getting motion, they like, cause I'm pointing out they shortcomings. These dorks drumming up some hate to try to help their case like they got court coming. But if the glove don't fit, then get Perry Mason court bars. Now these still court stars, Gary Payton.
Woo! All right. We got Perry Mason, the famous lawyer. He said court bars. But then he threw in, he said, no, these are court bars. And then tossed into Gary Payton, which circles it right back around to the opening bit about dunking on him, Sean Kemp, with the Sonic Boom. Gary Payton is, of course, another player on the Seattle Supersonics in that early 90s team, along with Sean Kemp and Detlef Schrempf, although Detlef came later. Gotta run that back, dude. Come on, man. I don't even F with the NBA anymore, you guys, but I remember all that. I used to back in the day.
Try to help their case like they got court coming, but if the glove don't fit, then
we got the glove don't fit, Johnny Cochran.
And get Perry Mason court bars. Now these still court stars, Gary Payton. Your favorite rapper too busy shoving them perks in. It won't work out if you don't put that work in, cousin. You just too damn good, dog. Everything you drop, every single time it's so clean, it's so hot. Look at you go, boy. Look at you go.
Woo, I like that. Come on. Yo, I like this a lot right here. You see my cat? Are you getting in the way, Molly? Don't block the view. This chorus is very reminiscent to me right off the top. It just reminds me of Outkast. Very Outkast vibe going on right there. I love it. Molly, I can't see. You're in my way. You gonna watch the video with us? All right, let's go.
Your whole shit is a joke. We're laughing at you. We're just glad that you cope. You're hanging on my every word while I'm holding the rope. Are you a rider when
that was nice. You're hanging on my every word while I'm holding the rope. Got the hanging bar. I really like Hard Target's his tone and his kind of drawl when he raps. It's very different than Cymple Man, so you've got the two that they just blend together. Their contrasting styles blend together very nicely, in my opinion.
We're laughing at you. We're just glad that you cope. You're hanging on my every word while I'm holding the rope. Are you a rider when every bar gets stuck in your spokes? Remove that eggplant emoji that is stuck in your throat.
How you a rider when every bar gets stuck in your spokes? I like that a lot. Of course, you got a rider like you're riding a bike, tire spokes, something stuck in your spokes, sends you flying off, right? So you can't get your bars out right. But then, of course, you're a rider like you're down for whatever, you know. Whenever I hear the term rider, a lot of people might think like DMX's song, but I always think of Tupac. I'm a rider. I always think of Tupac.
Every bar gets stuck in your spokes. Remove that eggplant emoji that is stuck in your throat.
Yeah.
I'm a gargoyle, cracking your egg. My shit is hard boiled. You a flash in a pan, I get them charbroiled. And turn the heat up. You soft smoking, so speak up. Wrong rhyme, get your beat up, drop a hattie, we can meet up. And I ain't talking about them things that whatchamacallit eat up. Round to the head like we played a game of you ain't been.
All right, I got to run that back a little bit. I think that was a nice little double he put in there with the Addy as in address, and then Addy, not them things that whatchamacallit eats up. I think that was a nice little dig at Upchurch there. Let's run it back and see. Let's run it back.
Every bar gets stuck in your spokes. Remove that eggplant emoji that is stuck in your throat. I'm a gargoyle, cracking your egg. My shit is hard boiled. You a flash in a pan, I get them charbroiled.
I like this little cooking scheme right here too. Gargoyle, hard-boiled egg. Switches it from that. He rhymes hard-boiled with gargoyle, then switches into flash in the pan, charbroiled, etc.
Man, turn the heat up. You soft smoking, so speak up. Wrong rhyme, get you beat up, drop the Addy, we can meet up.
Wrong rhyme, get you beat up. Drop the Addy, we can meet up.
And I ain't talking about them things that whatchamacallit eat up.
And I ain't talking about them things that whatchamacallit eat up. So he's talking about, that is a nice double right there. He's talking about drop the address, we can meet up, right? Like we can squabble up. Or he's also saying, I'm not saying drop the Addy, we can meet up Ryan Upchurch. Like, I like it. And then he rhymes it all in with the play the game of FIFA, which kind of keeps his verse connected to Cymple Man's, who, while it was, he had a lot of basketball schemes in there, he tied in with NBA Jams, the video game, right? And then he just ties it in with FIFA video game right there, the soccer one.
Buzzing since Boss Jeans, Pally Pally, and Beepers. I don't need.
Come on, he said you ain't been popping since Boss Jeans, Pele Pele, and Beepers. Woo!
You ain't been buzzing since Boss Jeans, Pally.
Buzzing since Boss Jeans. I remember back in the day, y'all. I had this big baggy ass pair of the whitest Boss jeans you've ever seen in your life. Like they were white like this shirt right here, white as fuck. Boss jeans. Did you guys know that Boss Jeans made the uniform? Not Boss Jeans, but the company Hugo Boss made the uniforms for the friggin' SS back in the war. Like that's crazy. Anyways.
To the head like we played a game of you ain't been buzzing since Boss Jeans, Pally Pally, and Beepers.
Pele Pele, the famous leather coats from back in the day.
Even need a reason. I've been looking to use this. Let's play a little game called Who's Bitch. I'll crack 'em in their sticks. Got haul with toothpicks. Say y'all want smoke till they see that it's too thick. The landlord coming, so move, bitch. I'm too slick, boy.
You just
Like
too
it.
damn good, dog. Everything you drop, every single time it's so clean, it's so hot. Look at you go, boy. Look at you go. Everything you drop, everything is gonna go.
Yeah.
Everything you do is gold.
I really like this. This reminds me so much of and I don't know why, I can't think of a particular song it's reminding me of. It just makes me think of Outkast, the chorus right here.
I said, boy, watch your mouth. You a bad motherfucker today. Yeah, yeah. You better hope my mama grab my ass, 'cause you don't want me out to play. This right here is a 45, and the hole that it make it get sorta wide. I think that it's safe to say, don't fuck with them boys from Trailer Man.
Yeah.
You just too damn good, dog. Everything you drop, every single time it's so clean, it's so hot. Look at you go, boy. Look at you go. Everything you drop, everything is gonna Everything you do is gold.
Really like that saxophone in there, you guys.
Hell to the nah, dog.
Simple Man be cracking me up, man. Dude is so expressive. I like that song a lot, man. That was great. A lot of nostalgic verses in there. Lots of cool rhyme schemes. I liked them both. But what really did it for me was that chorus. That chorus is just happy-go-lucky, very Southern rap feeling. Speaking of Southern rap right here, you feel me? Yeah, that was great, man. I haven't had a chance to listen to this album. Hey, Molly, don't do that. I haven't had sorry, guys. Hey, cat's chewing on the microphone cord. Molly. I'm trying to record over here, homie. All right, I got to go, everybody. Now she's unplugged the computer. I got to wrap this thing. Molly, stop. Hold on. What are you doing? What are you doing? You going to apologize to the peeps? Anything to say? My gosh. Should go all crazy. My gosh. All right, everybody. Sorry for the interruption. Well, get out of the way, girl. I have two others as well. Two of her little kids. Yeah. Mom Dukes and two of her kittens. There's a stray cat just showed up on my porch. I was like, all right, she didn't go away. I'd seen her around my complex. She didn't go away. I let her come in. Wound up pregnant. Gave me six kittens I got stuck with. If you want to see a lot of the videos on that, I got a bunch of them in my short section. Anyway, loved the song. Loved hanging out with you guys. Hit me up in the comments. If you haven't picked up the Trailer Made album yet, Trailer Made Boys, I believe it dropped last Monday, or maybe this Monday, last Monday. I'm not certain. I've got it saved on Amazon, but I haven't been paying attention to when it drops because I want to do as many of these videos with you guys as I possibly can. So anyways, I really dug that one. That might be my favorite release so far. I really like that one. It's just something I needed that was like happy, feel good, lots of clever writing in it. And the chorus, like I was saying before, my cat here rudely interrupted me is I fucks with that chorus a lot. Reminds me of that Southern rap nostalgia from back in the day. You feel me? Let me know what you think in the comments, everybody. And we're going to peep out the next one from these two, Cymple Man and Hard Target, right now, right after this. Steven Rogers, I think it is. All right? Peace.